Up a 5 win over Bemidji State tonight, joined now by the head coach of Minnesota State, Mike Hastings. Welcome back. Mike, congratulations on the win tonight. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Oh, you know what? I want to first say how much I appreciate the preparation that was done by associate head coach Todd Connaught, Paul Kirtland, our entire staff, the leadership group of our club, because I think, I thought we played a really solid game tonight. And those guys have been doing a lot of work in my absence. And so I'm very appreciative of all the work. It doesn't surprise me. I think Todd, as you guys know, is one of the I think premier assistant coaches in college hockey, and Paul did a great job working with our power play. And so the guys were prepared. I thought we got off to a good start. I thought it was a little bit of a track meet both ways. I think you saw two teams that were incredibly hungry early, and Dryden did a really good job of keeping it at 0 for us. And we found a way to get a couple of goals to get the crowd into it. Over 5,000 in our building tonight. I'm very appreciative of that also, because they make it a difficult place for other teams to come and play. So it was a real good night for us.
Questions for Mike? Cole Bulow.
Hey, Mike, welcome back. Big stakes tomorrow with another chance to clinch the regular season cup here. If Kevin and I did the math right, all you really need is a win tomorrow. Obviously, that'll be the first bit of hardware this season, and hopefully more to come. How do you feel about the preparation of your team for all the high stakes games ahead?
Well, I mean, one thing our team, and I think Todd's talked about it, I've talked about it, different athletes have talked about it throughout the season, and it's just preparing for our day and resetting our foundation every day and controlling the controllables. Our effort attitude has been really good. I want these guys to enjoy tonight's game until they put the head on the pillow and wake up tomorrow. And then we've got to start going again and preparing for a team that doesn't want to get swept, and we can't fall into the human nature side of things and be satisfied. So I feel good about that leadership group, as I mentioned earlier. And we're going to continue to lean on those guys. You look at Julian Napravnik's play tonight, Reggie Lutz, Brendan Furry. We're going to need those guys as we always have. And our rock back there has been Dryden McKay. So I look forward to the opportunity of playing tomorrow. We got to get some rest tonight and then be prepared for a very tough game tomorrow night.
Kevin Dudley, followed by Shane Frederick.
Mike, welcome back. I just think coming in tonight, special teams, their power play is so good, and your penalty kill has been putting together weekends and another great night tonight. Maybe talk about your penalty kill and just winning the special teams battle tonight.
Yeah, and I wasn't, what I referenced earlier when we talked, Todd Connaught's been running our penalty kill for a couple of years now, puts a lot of work into it, and the buy-in from our group has been fantastic. And it starts with your goaltender. You want your goaltender to be your best penalty killer. I thought the guys were very committed. Bemidji had some good looks. And when Dryden made some saves that he probably shouldn't have. And you're going to need that when you're playing power play the caliber of Bemidji's. I think they're third in the country coming in on the weekend. And then, our power play, it's not exactly how you probably draw them up. But I thought we took advantage of a couple of opportunities. I think Jake Livingstone's shot was that was a seed, that one just under the bar and inside the post. And then the second one, we just stayed after it, and we got a bounce and chipped it to the backside, and Cade Borchardt was there to clean it up. So, they call them special teams for a reason. They can make a difference in a game. And tonight I thought they did.
Shane.
Mike, when did you get back to town? What was your travel like? Are you on no sleep, or how many hours? What can you describe that a little bit?
Yeah. I think we're around, when I got here tonight, it was around about a 30-hour travel day. And you know what, it's what it is. And I don't feel so much for myself. It's the athletes. We had some of the athletes come back, USOPC and USA Hockey were able to get some people out. Other than guys that are back there now that have to stay till the 21st. And those players were getting on planes and staying as long as they have in the travel day, and they competed. They played. They went out and actually went shoulder to shoulder with some of the best in the world. And so you think about those guys, but you know what? It's to have the opportunity we had. I want to say thank you to USA Hockey. I want to say thank you to David Quinn for giving me the opportunity to be part of a phenomenal staff. The athletes that we were surrounded by were top notch. They were quality human beings, really good hockey players. And it was a bitter pill to swallow when we couldn't continue to enjoy the opportunity together. But it's one that, you know what, I'll cherish for the rest of my life. And, you know, hopefully we can get Nathan back here and get him some rest, because I thought he did a phenomenal job representing his family, representing MSU. And, you know, thank you to the administration for understanding and supporting us going and having that opportunity.
Cole, do you have a question?
Yeah, with senior day coming up here tomorrow, have you taken time to look back at all those guys' careers here and thought about what they've meant for the growth of the program?
Yeah, you know what I have? I had some time today coming back, and one reason I wanted to try and get back as soon as I could, and it wasn't my call to come back. It was just my name was selected to come back and have that opportunity. But I was thinking about senior day because this group that we've had, you know, for 4 and a couple of them in you know, McNeely and Lutz for 5. You can't paint the script and have somebody believe it from what they've done from the beginning of their time here to where they're at right now. Beyond special. And so as a coach, you relive some of those things from their first days on campus to the lowlights and some of the highlights, and just how much that group has done to solidify what our program is and to represent their families and themselves in the manner that they do. I thought a lot about them over the last couple of days. So tomorrow's going to be their night, and we'll recognize them for a very well-deserved honor for them doing what they've done in their time here at MSU.
Kevin Dudley, you're up.
Mike, just to follow up on Nathan, do you know where he's at right now? Is he back in the States? Is he in travel? And any update you could give on that?
Yeah, he's still in Beijing. There's then the next group that comes out, they're staying for closing ceremonies. So they'll be departing on, I think it is on the 21st. And then they've got a little bit better travel situation because it's going to be a charter directly from Beijing to, I believe it is Salt Lake City. So, you know, Utah. So hopefully his travel will be a little bit shorter than what we went through today. And, you know, I'll stay in contact with him. I'm going to reach out to him when we're done here and see how he's doing. And I text him before tonight's game, telling him how much I wish he was here and that hopefully he was enjoying his time back in Beijing before he closes the book on that chapter.
Time for a couple more questions with Mike, if you have them. Shane, do you have a question?
Actually, no, you answered the questions that Kevin jumped in on. So
Kevin or Cole?
I just want to say to all three of you, I appreciate you saying welcome home. Very special place here. So very happy to be back here with my family out in Elysian and my family here at MSU. So you guys take care, and I appreciate what you do. Thanks.
Thanks, Hasty.
thanks, Hasty. Appreciate that.
Captain Reggie Lutz. Reggie, first of all, congratulations on becoming the school's career games record holder, and goal and assist tonight is 5-1 win. Your thoughts on tonight's win over Bemidji State?
Yeah, it was a hard-fought battle. I mean, they came out hard. It was both of our off weekends last weekend, so we was kind of sloppy to start off with, just not playing a game in so long. And as the game progressed, I think we just stuck with it, and it was a great team effort. Anytime you can put up 5 goals against Bemidji, it's a good game. They play such good defense and a structured team. So overall, just happy with our performance.
Thanks for that. Shane, do you have a question for Reggie Lutz?
Reggie, first of all, do you have any thoughts about being the all-time games played person here, having that record?
Yeah, it's a huge honor. I actually didn't even know it until they announced it after the game. I was kind of surprised with that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I heard Bryce Gervais had it before me. I kind of had a little bit of an upper hand having my 5th year here, but it's a huge honor and it's something really special.
Shane, you have a follow-up?
Yeah. Well, unrelated to that, what was it like to have Coach back? Was it a surprise to you all? When did you find out he was going to be back on the bench, and what was that like?
Yeah, it actually was a surprise to us. We heard he was over in the States this morning. We didn't know where at. We heard he was maybe in Dallas or LA. We didn't know exactly, but yeah, next thing you know, we come here for warm-ups and he's here. So, I mean, we're kind of surprised with that, but it's obviously great to have him back on the bench. Obviously he's one of the best coaches in the country. So anytime we can have him be on the bench, it's an advantage for us. So yeah, like I said, we were kind of surprised about it, but it was nice to have him back.
Cole, do you have a question?
Yeah, with senior day coming up tomorrow and looking at the seniors on the roster, that includes you as well. Obviously, seniors and veteran players are super important additions to a hockey team. What do you think those last year players bring to a hockey team, and why are they such crucial additions to a squad?
Yeah, I think they bring a lot of experience. You look at me and Jack being 5th year guys, have been here for a long time. We've been through a lot. And then the other, I think it's 4 or 5 seniors that we got. We've had a lot of games played, been in a lot of different situations. We've seen a lot of things. It's kind of helping the other guys out and, being a calming influence, whether things are going bad or, just whether things are going good, just making sure we're staying level and staying even keel. I think, like I said, just a lot of experience that we bring to the table kind of can go a long way and hopefully make a good run here.
Kevin Dudley, your question for Reggie Lutz.
Reggie, I know you were dinged up dealing with the injury there a while back. Just wondering how close to 100% you are at this point. Your game, looks great. Just talk about where you're at health-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I feel great. The first couple of games coming back from that injury, you're obviously trying to catch up to the play you haven't played in so long. And, I want to get back as soon as possible, but obviously I didn't want to rush it. And I'm feeling really good now. And I got a lot of confidence in my game. And this off week, I helped a lot. And I'm feeling 100% right now.
Back to you, Shane, if you have a question.
Sure. Your senior group, you guys were talking about it, but one of those guys who's in his first year is Benton Mass, and he's got 13 points after 2 assists tonight. I know he's a guy that you've known from further back, but can you talk about his impact as a senior, as a grad transfer in, and what he's done with this team?
Yeah, he's been awesome. He was, I think, either an assistant captain or a captain when he was out in New Hampshire, and he's obviously a great leader. You don't get that on any college team by just being a bystander. So he brings a whole lot to our table as far as a leader. I mean, coming in as a first year, sometimes guys can be a little quiet and not have a whole lot to say. But ever since he came on campus, he's had a huge impact to our team, helping younger guys, leading in a great way, being vocal, leading by example. He's a huge guy, especially in our defensive side. He adds a lot of depth to our D, and we're lucky to have him here.
Back to you, Cole, if you have a question.
What do you think you guys did well tonight? And what do you hope to bring into tomorrow as you come one win closer to being the CCHA champions?
I think we just kind of stuck with it tonight. We were able to capitalize on a few of the end of our power plays. They were killing really well. And I think both of our power play goals we scored in the last 10 seconds of the power play is kind of off broken plays. Olivia had a great shot on that one. And then, that kind of sparked us. And I just think that our special teams was great tonight. Our penalty kill, they got stuck out there for a few long shifts, but they kind of sucked it up, and, they were huge for us tonight. So I think our special teams was really good, and just, all around good game by our D, and breaking the puck out, just making some plays. I think it was just, we kept it simple tonight, and it paid us back.
Final question, Kevin Dudley.
Reggie, you've got a chance to get the 5th McNaughton Cup of your career tomorrow with a win. Maybe talk about what that would mean after, such a long career here.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get the chance to hold that cup, I mean, it's obviously got a lot of history. I think it's one of the oldest cups in college hockey history, or trophies in college hockey history. So I mean, it's a huge honor. It's a lot of fun. I mean, like you said, I've been here for the last 4 years when we won it, but I mean, we haven't won it yet. So hopefully we're able to get that done tomorrow. But right now I'm just, focused on tonight and going into tomorrow, and, hopefully we're able to get it done. But it's a huge honor, and it's a lot of fun to be able to hoist that trophy.
Thanks, Reggie. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you guys.